So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, 173 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5 foot 7 inches tall with a reach of 74 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
So here comes Saul Alvarez, nicknamed Canelo, which translates to cinnamon. He got that nickname because of the freckles on his face and the color of his hair. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. You'd like to see more jabs. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, breathe, breathe. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your
nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Stay focused,
Mark. Get your shots up. Don't give him any. Go back out there.
Smart. You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Get your...
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy.
You're straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Get him back together and put him back in his place. Get him on
into that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right time.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just avoids the left uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Out that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's
time. Set him up. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
Yeah? Good. You're switching off and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and then get
holding up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget
what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in.
Good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back.
Together.
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. A lot of effort being exerted here. Good defense to block the hook. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got... 1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time, final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Because he's going to be confident.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
First minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't dig you out.
In his tracks. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Get your boxing back together. Right. Let's go out there.
Good man, good man. Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing
the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You let him back into the fight, and you're much better.
Dude, good work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab misses. This is a high-octane battle. Catch and shoot. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You don't want to trade shots. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a counter shot. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it could be the sweetest sound.
With boxing, be smart, get your shots up.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good? Just keep him on the...
One round that you lost, don't worry about it. You've done all that work in...
Sit. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't...
Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Get out there, and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round.
Right down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
To load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
On to the fifth we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to...
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
And counter punching. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take it.
Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.